All right, hello my friends. Doing a little test today with the Action 4. I did a vlog last week and it was high noon and the sun was very harsh coming into the car, so I was in shadow a lot. And I was kind of surprised that the Action 4 wasn't exposing for my face. And the more I think about it, I wonder if it was because I was using NDs, because I was walking around outside and I had the NDs on in the car, and I wonder if the ISO just said, "So sorry, I can't work with that." So what we're doing now is, it is a similar day. I'm gonna go get lunch and we're gonna see if the same thing happens. I'm driving the same direction. We'll see if it fixes itself in the shadow. Sunglasses, car, Starbucks lunch, let's go. I keep thinking about all the cinematic things and I just can't get out of my own head about, motion blur and 180 degree rule. And that doesn't really apply to action cameras, I don't think, but it's a cool thing to have, and I can't help myself with the "is it good enough" thing. Perfectionism, that's what I am learning to fight, perfectionism. So, all right, off we go. And also the other thing that was happening was the shadow from this and the shadow from the mirror was pretty hideous on my face in the car, and I couldn't see. I couldn't tell. Like right now, it's looking pretty bad, but I have to wonder if without the ND filters, if the camera will compensate enough and expose for my face, or is it going to keep exposing for the window, or do I have to find a new angle for this window mount? Already I can tell just by looking at the screen from what I remember in the last video, I think it looks better. Like you can see my face now. That wasn't the case before. How are we looking now? The beard is looking very white, but I got the little screen on the camera. It's hard to tell. Yeah, I'm literally driving down the same road right now as the other day. And I don't know why I had to say literally. I guess the question I'm trying to answer for myself is, at what point when I'm shooting do I go, nah, you know what, this is a hard stop? And I don't mean in the spirit of, it's always got to be perfect. But I mean just, when you're doing a vlog, you want to see my face, hopefully, or maybe not. I've often been told I have the perfect face for radio. Yeah, I'm wondering, because right now it looks, yeah, this is when it was like completely in shadow. And yeah, I am in shadow right now, but it looks like it did expose for my face. Okay, we are going with the ham and Swiss baguette. That's good. What do you guys think of this view? This is kind of cool. I changed up, here I can show you. I changed up the way this is looking. I'm hanging the camera upside down. It was more like over here and right side up. But what I saw Joe's talking in his vlog today when he was testing the Action 6. He had the camera hanging upside down, so that what that's going to allow me to do is, if I want a shot of driving, I can just loosen this bad boy, in theory, loosen it, spin you around, and there you go. Some driving, and then spin it back. I think that's kind of cool. I think I like this. This way the attention isn't so much on the window. And you can see, I don't know. What do you think? Let me know. All right, I do like this angle. It's subtle, but I like it. And what I'm not going to be able to tell until I get home and start working on this, you'll be able to tell because you're watching. And I'll leave a note if there's a difference, is if the ND in the car in the shadow had a difference or not. I don't know if it did. I know Chris Meets Chris would say always use the ND if you can, and if it's not a hindrance, which, you know, for me it's not that much. Luis Hermosillo would say, man, run and gun, baby. Who needs NDs? Just shoot. And I don't disagree with that either. As I've said before in many of my vlogs, I am trying to remove friction. So if an ND, like popping it on and off, causes friction, away it goes. If it doesn't, keep using it. But I don't know if it does. But I also don't know how much of a difference it makes. I think what'll be interesting to see, I know when you're walking around and if I'm outside, throwing the ND filter on is going to be awesome. What I don't know is when I'm in the car and the ND is on, like, are you going to notice motion blur out the window that just isn't there anyway? Or maybe it's just in my hands when I'm talking. Does it look more cinematic? I don't know. Speaking of Luis, have you tried the Venti Americano with the white chocolate sauce yet? I can tell you I ordered a Starbucks this morning on the way to work on a day when I really, really needed the coffee. And they forgot to put the syrup in. And I didn't know until I got to the office and I drank it. And I was like, oh, because Starbucks to me without all the foof is just bitter, bitter coffee. I'm a light roast guy myself. Home roasted light roast, but in a pinch, Starbucks Americano with the white chocolate sauce gives you all the benefits of the white chocolate mocha minus the calories. Cheers. There we go. That's the magic right there. They put the sauce in this time. All right, I think this is going to wrap up my lunch. I have meandered on long enough. I'm going to post this just because I mentioned Luis and Chris Meets Chris, and it's a test, and I'm also still trying to get over myself. Day 18 of the Tamara Gabriel Make the Damn Video Challenge. That's not what this video is. This is just a little, fun because I can. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you're still watching, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.